and rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Play action, now it's Daniels. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys
like
in the on-deck circle?
I like that, yeah. Just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete.
Let's go.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First down, San Francisco. The
game was nice, but we still got buzzed, boy. Damn.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Willis. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Purdy sets up to throw again. Connects with Kittle underneath. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. The 4 consecutive passes to begin this opening drive, and you can't argue with the results. They've already driven it into the red zone and a fresh set of downs here to play with.
Which means there's a lot of trust by the play caller, by the quarterback, the receivers, you name it. Everyone locked in, everyone doing their job. I continue to go in that direction because right now they get the defense back on their heels.
Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Well, the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because all their offensive teammates have to get to the quarterback right now. Offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
So that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football. Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, force the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Set. Count the 6. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19. Go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. How about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignment. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Commander's first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings them 2nd and 4.
Ready, break. 19, ready.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. To throw is Daniels. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We just want to throw corner routes.
His first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Daniels. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down in bounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by
I knew he was going to give me.
And the 49ers are going to get the football
Best
here as the
picks this
ball
whole damn
come
game.
out to the 20.
Hell yeah.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Back to throw, Purdy. Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Throwing here, Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Get set.
Purdy now to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now a second and 10. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Get set. Right around south.
On 3rd down, it's Guerrero. The 20. Down to the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Isaac Guerrero, 43 yards. And the Niners post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Niners are going to get the football back at their own 17. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Purdy from the gun. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
The 49ers now are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch out.
Purdy looking to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Purdy will look to throw again here. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now San Francisco will call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
Yeah, that was nice. That's how it goes down.
And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well.
Hell yeah.
How you want to do things on offense,
Damn.
the defense feels much better too, having that lead.
I guess I should have waited.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one
I
off.
never care about this one. Shit.
And he'll go down.
It's hard to even get better from some of these guys because everybody just plays the same, do the same old shit.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To the air goes Daniels. Sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Daniels. In trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, Purdy. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Back to throw. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So nothing doing there. And it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Out of the gun, Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That is caught.
Yeah,
23 yards for the touchdown.
man. Made him quit. Let's try another one. See how it goes. Can't never work on shit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
12, 12. Right 80. Stop.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Second down and 8.
11 empty. Gun. Stop.
Now Burrow. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards that time at a Cincinnati first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
From midfield now, Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
On first and 10, here's Brown. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27.
Really trying to run the ball, man.
Go around a first down as well.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now it's Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion.
Yeah, he gonna give me one. I'm about to pick him off. I can feel it.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't get much run after the catch.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7.
Let's get set. 18. 11. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. That's taken in by Higgins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Here we go. 11. Big 13. 11. 12. Stop.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
11 MT. Take.
We're scoreless after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
I'm one, ready? 12. Here we go. Stop. Right 80. 11 Thomas.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. Now it's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow.
Like he had the ball.
And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to
For real trying to like grind it out on defense. Because you're not going to win a whole lot of games. So you can't stop.
And he won't quite make it to the
Say,
25.
that about to be the first kick return on live stream? That would have been dope. My boy's dirty, man. Straight up.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
He's happy he ain't got the ball. It felt like he had the ball forever.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with
I don't really run the ball like that on ranked games. So, nah. On ranked games, I don't do a whole lot of runs. It depends on the situation. But, yeah, ranked games, I'm like real pass happy.
back to throw, Purdy. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first
Oh,
down.
no.
That was a run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence.
Zone.
Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You got my business flipping this play.
Purdy. He'll buy some time right. That's into the hands of the rookie from Ole Miss. And he'll be taken down.
Ooh, that was dangerous, wasn't it?
15 for
Yeah, he had to do that. If that had been me, I'd have picked that.
Defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Throwing here, Purdy. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
At the 34-yard line.
I'm telling you, I mastered this formation. You think anybody would be able to beat me? I just gotta master this formation, but you know, I don't give a damn about ranked games, so I end up throwing picks. Yeah, I be throwing picks in ranked games like crazy.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And they'll get this one down to about the 20.
That was nice. That look like some real Purdy type shit right there, didn't it? I'm telling you, if I can figure out this formation with that defense, it's going to be a big problem, straight up.
To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Purdy now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a
way
way
they're
to
supposed to do that little
with
pivot
pressure.
route.
They elected to go with pressure.
Post sit
the
route.
right call.
Keep forgetting about
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Purdy going to give it to Garindo. And nothing doing here is this time to run maybe.
See, that's why.
But that's it. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
That's exactly why.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there.
He really didn't want Kittle to get that one.
And still secure the football.
All over him, wasn't he? Man.
Well, this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Joseph Osai just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Purdy. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they doing me wrong, man. They doing me wrong.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that hole, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away.
Oh, man. Yeah, see. His Wi-Fi, my opponent's Wi-Fi must have cut out or something. That'd be that guy too that'll send you a message and try to blame it on you. Act like you did something to disconnect the game. Yeah, he'll be the one sending you a message.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi Stadium
appreciate that.
in Santa Clara.
Appreciate
Today,
that.
boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Man, I hate this shit, man. I hate when you play the Cowboys and then they pick them jerseys and then they make my 49ers wear a white jersey at home against this stupid-ass team. Crazy. Shit don't even look right.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Man, I gotta really try to play for real, man. I can't stand the Cowboys. I hate that Cowboys. I know they picked them to go to the Super Bowl again. I think last year was probably the only year that I didn't see somebody pick that team to go to the Super Bowl. Because I swear for the last 20, 30-something years, there's always some dumbass on television swearing up and down the Cowboys is going to the Super Bowl. And I just don't get it. I think Jerry Jones pays somebody in media to just get on television and be like, Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl. Because these people, man, they can't really be believing what they be saying.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
Here we go. I take
Throwing. Prescott.
Yeah, he got me fucked up thinking he about to just do these little punk-ass run plays.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit
Yes,
tougher
sir.
from here.
Gotta get creative.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Man.
It's caught for a Cowboy touchdown. CD Lamb.
I ain't even trying to go for the interception either. I really just tried to swap ball.
Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon.
It's okay. It's gonna take a little bit.
Well, that's what I call an answer
Should've just
right
went for
there.
the
They
pick.
gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to
You see,
finish
I'm
things
trying to
off,
play
turning it right
conservative.
back
I
around?
went for the
That's the
damn
response, and that O-line feels a
swap
lot
ball. I
better
should
now,
have
don't
picked
they?
that shit
Yeah,
up.
without a doubt, because give up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Yeah, that wouldn't happen in real life. That wouldn't happen in a real game.
And good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7.
Yeah, he is a 95 overall, but all the Cowboys are overrated, man. I don't care what nobody said. CeeDee Lamb, good wide receiver, but he overrated. A lot of his stats come from them bad teams they be playing over the years.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
And yeah, you on this stream, straight up, I'm the biggest Cowboy hater. I despise the Cowboys. That's why it's like I gotta try to play for real right now because I don't like the Cowboys. And they just decided to make us wear white at home.
At their own 26.
So insulting.
The Jets sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there.
And it don't look like it's going to be no easy game either.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
It's all good. Let's go.
Purdy looking to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Purdy will look to throw again here. Got his man complete.
Man, I love that play. That is such a nice play. Might just use that play like the whole damn game.
1-7-0 on EA
Yes.
Sports.
I want to be able to stop it. I just play the whole game.
The football here to begin
I
the
love
second
that play,
quarter.
man.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
It's already on YouTube anyway, so yep. Say I won't. I'll use this play. I'll use this play the rest of the game. Yeah, unless I throw a pick. Trying hard not to throw no picks.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Connects with Kittle underneath.
Trying my damnedest not.
You can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Yeah, this play is still like real good too.
Now Purdy. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
You know what's like so like interesting about this Madden though? This Madden, they got like so many celebrations. Like they got about as many celebrations they got plays. It's crazy.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Yeah, I know.
The secondary, they come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Garindo. And he'll take this.
I know I said I wasn't going to run the ball, but I lied.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And it's hard for me not to run the ball. Goal line.
And that is going to tie our game.
I'll be having them little goal line runs, man.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to.
You really think this is a game? You're really about to be trying to run the ball on me, man?
You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
Play somebody that's going to throw it, man. Damn. Try to work on that pass defense. Ugh.
Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
We're going to 53. We're going to 54. Wide in.
Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Prescott yet again. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go.
He's
with the
coming
first
down with
down.
everything today. Man.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Prescott to throw it. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Cowboys! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To the right side and intercepted. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first
Hey.
half.
At least we know now he's not going for it.
Before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw right side, taken by Sanders. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Cowboys field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Back to throw, Purdy. Rolling to his right. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow.
Hey, yeah, this is bad. Man, he's so bad.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become three. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
No, he ain't bad.
Tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Trying to get it going.
It's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
I mean, that shit like that is happening.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, there we go.
Tries to force it in, and it's
I knew he was going to give me one.
picked off by Fred.
I knew he was going to give me a highlight.
49ers are going to have the
That's
football here.
what this channel is all about. Getting big six.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw
I'm
it,
trying to get some
and the
points.
interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked
I knew he was
about
going to give me
how
a
much
pick.
pressure is in
I
the
knew he was
face
going
of
to
a
give me
guy,
one.
and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you
Boy.
to this patch. We need you to get us back
This, I
on
guess, is
track
how I
and
play
get us
when
going
I'm
in the right direction.
too
So you're
pass
calling
happy, I
plays
guess.
geared to
I don't
them.
know what the
Not
hell's going
necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this
Get
hurts
in
the
rhythm.
defense.
Shit.
I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
I can't get in the rhythm. Oh no.
Purdy now to throw. They'll roll him out right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll try the middle with Gurindo. And that time the tackle by the late Hooker.
Well, that was a big beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall.
Yeah, I'm not gonna run the ball
He's
now.
got the
Because
first down.
Tries to go down there and see
all right, pick me off.
but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And as they come to the line, they will
I start
not be
throwing
able to get
picks.
off
I'm just
another
gonna run the
play
ball.
as
I don't
time
give a
has
damn.
run out on
man.
this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA
Yeah,
Sports.
Mm-mm.
Here's Gurindo on 1st down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful right there.
With his Second
They robbed my boy Garindo, took his speed down.
And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
They didn't take any of the Cowboys' speed down, though. Go figure.
Now things get a bit more
Yeah.
interesting here in this fourth quarter.
49ers 14.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
2nd and 10. Now Prescott. A quick throw knocked away and
I
incomplete.
think he's going to give me another one.
This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now Prescott. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Prescott now from the 50. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Caught a break on that one.
Unable to convert on 4th down.
Yeah, caught a break on that one. But you know what?
Terrific field position. Here's 1st and 10.
I'm about to run the ball.
A give running left now, Garindo. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 50-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here's second down.
Get set, get set. Run up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one too far in
come
front.
on.
He couldn't
Right.
reel it in. It's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Guess I should be running the ball, but at the end of the day, I don't give a damn about ranked games. Practice. League games are what matters, because that's where the money is.
Purdy to throw.
Oh, come on. Let's go.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's complete.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
See, we gonna see.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Watch out.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout. Boy, effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's Purdy to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Man, I really threw 2 picks this game. Yeah. Should not be throwing the ball no more.
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Handoff here, Guerrero. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Yeah.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
Get set, get set.
Here's Purdy. He's going to get that to his
that was straight Kings. Yeah, that was Kings. I ain't even give a damn about the outcome. That's what's up. Well, yeah, I did kind of. Rank games are practice. Like practice on the human opponents. They run the same shit that everybody else runs.
Really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't
Can't get better playing these games. Everybody just want the same damn bullshit. No,
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
Making a nice little defensive YouTube video for Madden 26. And put no defensive video out yet.
For a touchback here.
Tell everybody, like, oh, shoot. 4-6, yeah. And I don't think nobody would even use that defense, though. But 4-6, all right. I would make a whole video on 4-6, but there'll be somebody in my comments talking about it's on All Pro or something stupid, saying some dumb shit.
Here's Dak. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Let's go, baby. It's game time. Fuck the Cowboys. Most overrated, overhyped team in the history of American sports. That's right. I said it. Dallas Cowboys are overrated and overhyped. They've been overrated, overhyped since Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman.
The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays, but defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they do.
He's able to break through one tackle.
To put that conservative thing on so they fuck around and make me fumble or something. Hold up.
28 seconds to go in
I
this
don't even want Durando in right
The
now.
49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back.
I do like that gadget though, man.
So 2nd and 9,
gadget.
and you'd have to
Yeah,
figure just about
shit
all
like
11 probably crashing the line here. A handoff left, McCaffrey. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what rain game bums do to me all the time. I'm just gonna take them. That's what y'all always do. Shit. I don't even be taking this shit. Let's take a fucking knee. So I'm gonna take a knee in the yards. Can't stand Cowboys.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense.
Well, I feel like playing another, especially after beat somebody that had that dumbass team.
Because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind?
Wouldn't it be nice if the Cowboys like just vanish like the Houston Oilers? That'd be great.
Charles Davis and all the hard-working men and women on our crew. I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
This next game, I'm gonna try to run the ball at all, man. I'll be trying to just work on my air stuff. Run the ball is easy, I'm saying, for me anyway.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on.
Yeah. I do not care about that, bro. That whole rank thing. It'd be funny when you play somebody and they be like, "Oh, I'm ranked. I'm ranked this. I'm ranked that. That shit don't matter, man." I be trying to tell these guys this shit don't matter. Especially now too, because every few months they erase the record anyway, so it don't even make a difference.
I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you go.
Everyone looks settled in for some football here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. this one started. And we're off from Levi Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. And his first pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they face 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Lamar off the play fake. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Jackson now on 3rd. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Forward. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Lamar now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here.
Gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those time plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that. You can do math. 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 29. Hits him on the out route.
Oh, I see. That's why you ain't passed the ball yet, because you gonna throw me a pick. I don't know, but I feel like you about to end up throwing me a pick.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully
Sound
ball.
like you
They
stoned,
don't like
boy.
forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Henry's going to try to pick it up. They're holding strong here. The defense.
Oh man, I know you ain't trying to play on
If only this defense could
Wi-Fi.
on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're
Yeah.
going for it. Jackson's going to go on 4.
Boy, I told you he was going to give me one. Man, I told you he was going to give me
So
one.
the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
It's all good, though, man. You may still win. You never know. I don't give a damn about ranked games,
49ers to the
man.
line. 1st and 10.
I just be trying to practice, man.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here.
I be trying to win. I just practice ranked games.
Goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw by Purdy. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Watkins is nice. Yeah.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
Oh, what? What the hell?
And he's got a free play here. Escapes the pocket.
This game is so
glitchy.
glitchy.
Green light to take the shot, and they
Hell
did.
yeah.
Like somebody on the defense jumped the snap.
That's not even.
Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on first down.
Cause your ass high as hell. That's why you thought you was the linebacker.
He rolls to his right. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. Brock Purdy with the touchdown.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. We just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights.
No, man.
And they
Have a
add
problem.
one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he just sends this out.
Nah. I do that. Yeah. It just be in franchise mode. Like I don't really like the ranked games. I just be trying to work on shit. Yeah.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw.
You sure? Because I can't have you joining my league when you don't play your game, man. Wait a minute, what system you on anyway?
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive.
Well, actually, you know what? They got
right here. Don't see it throw you like it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
You got to play your games, though, man. Can't be quitting if you get your ass whipped. And based off of what I'm seeing, you probably gonna get whooped. Oh, look at this, though. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have to do more than that, though, to win this game.
The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Derrick Henry's like, yo, can be your only shot. It goes up as time goes on. So honestly, I can't even give you a number right now.
No good. some troubles for the rookie
Just going,
early here as he
it goes
misses on
up
the extra point.
as the week progresses.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there.
It's an
and
entry
away.
fee though.
Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position.
Yeah, there's an entry fee to get in.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
It's legit, man. We've been doing it for many years. Well, you think about it, you let me know.
Forward to his man coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 27.
$10.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. Breaks the tackle. Green grabs the head. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard
It's
line.
Kittle, baby.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across.
All right, yeah, I'm going to leave it alone.
No gain, third down coming up.
A loss of a yard brings up second down at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful.
Yeah, I'm leaving it
The
alone.
49ers looking for a bigger lead before the break. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Yeah.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
To throw again, it's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers grow their lead to 8.
14, Ravens 6.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Lamar back to throw. Gets it downfield.
I can't believe he tried me like that.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
All right.
Pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First down, here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Oh, 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
A gain of 12. First down, Ravens.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have
That's the thing, too, about this game. If you ain't got your defense adjustments set, they really need to be all across the board. This shit, they ain't going to do what you want them to do. I'm saying straight up, you got to have everything set.
First down throw
You don't
for
have
Jackson.
enough fucking time to get all the fucking adjustments.
And he's short of the first
Shit's
after a
crazy.
game. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he spiked it just in time. So now
Boy,
we'd expect
it's
to
hard
see
to
their
play
kicker drawn
defense.
out for a try
Madden
just before we reach
26.
halftime.
Oh, this fool.
All right,
Try
this is
to
going
run
to
it
be
in
the play that
there
takes us
with
to
fucking
halftime.
Lamar Jackson.
Final throw before the break.
Let's go, baby. Fred Warner, baby. Get that shit out of here.
Tough time of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On return, here's Jacob Cowie. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Let's see.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, okay. Some adjustments.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And he
Yeah,
just
I see.
Wasn't going to risk the throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hey, minus some of the bugs, I think this is one of the better Maddens.
Purdy, the ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it looks like the 49ers were the first.
I guess I spoke too soon. I don't know what the hell that
Almost the
was.
impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Here he is on 3rd and long. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field.
Shut your ass up.
Right now, Cage training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
So what?
Purdy to throw it.
Oh.
Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, that's another thing, too, about this game. If your pass protection ain't right, it's like you getting sacked automatically. No matter who's on the fucking shit, if your pass protection ain't right, you get sacked immediately. Shit, crazy.
3rd and long, Purdy. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again.
Man.
And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up.
I ain't punting the ball. I don't give a damn about ranked games. Let's go.
It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play.
I bet you I convert this if I have enough time.
He's back to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. It doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate,
I got something for that.
A defender that cares, all they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. LeBrock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. You got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. Big man showing up the yards. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
That play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 17. That throw finds Kittle. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push this to an 8-point game. George Kittle, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And And the 49ers push the lead to 2 scores now.
Ravens 12.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
To kick off for the 49ers.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Now, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, Ollie, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Another try following the sack. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 9 yards.
Jackson now on 3rd. Throw right side, caught by Hopkins. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Desperation time here. He puts some juice on a deep throw. This is caught inside the 15. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Ravens losing by 9. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Throwing now. And it's incomplete.
Oh, see? That would have been such a nice highlight running that back for a touchdown.
And that forces them to 4th and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape
That's
this
so
series.
despicable.
They're looking for a way out.
That would have been a nice little clip.
Any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Now field goal try coming up by the Ravens. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And the surprise does not pay off as they're turned away on that fake, Brock. A few points left out there.
Awesome play, man.
As they turn it over on down.
Let's go.
Just another circumstance.
Nice play, brother.
Well-coached group defensively. Awareness, game situations, knowing the moment. What an excellent job there to be in position to stop that fake and really turn the momentum around.
Stop this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're going to pass it here. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
My favorite play. Got to work.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
This play is over. Might better be open every trip.
Short pass brought in.
Like George Kittle. Let's go.
Move past the 40. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Pretty throwing here on first.
Oh, look at that, man.
Complete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. The crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the makeup. So come give me a hug. Get in the getting. You can find me in the club full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the makeup. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you select them.
All right, I'm probably going to get
We
real
are about
fast
40
after
miles
this.
or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014. As
So
you
I'm
get a
for
look
real
at
throwing
Levi's
like
Stadium here
every
in
play.
Santa Clara, California. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here.
Gotta work on that.
As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Deep passing, throwing it downfield.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
You know better than that. Come on now. Yeah, you know better.
Smith going to go to the air first play. Short throw caught by Bowers. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 19.
Gino now to throw. That's to Bowers.
I swear everybody play like this too.
And he's brought down, giving this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Everybody.
To throw is Smith. A look to the outside as they try to set up the screen. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Second and inches at the 45-yard line.
Here's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Now Smith going to change the play. Now Gino. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
He moves on another time, man. I'm trying to break some fast.
Worked his way in for the sack.
People ain't good enough.
That was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Smith. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. It's been a 7-play opening drive.
Give me one.
Third and short. Now Smith. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Smith sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Smith throwing again. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw, Smith. Looking left side of him, he's got a man. That's Myers. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th. Smith. He's got his running back out of the backfield. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Throwing now is Gino. He'll buy some time right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Smith now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position?
Defense
but that drive went on. I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
Well, no hurdle to hold this. Part of the game, though.
Lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter.
Throw it all game.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Gun bunch offset. That's one of my favorite formations ever.
Purdy from the gun. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll be on just a yard.
I feel like still had a pass at this point.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
connects with Kittle underneath.
Okay.
So just 3 yards on the completion
Okay,
there.
all aggressive.
And it'll be second down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, that's one way, and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
So that's why I ain't never called that play. I always do that
Backed
play.
up to the 25. Getting to the ball that time was Jeremy Chin. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
13 yards remaining on second down.
Get set, get set. 18.
Out of the gun, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught. That is down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Watch out.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk from 4 yards out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Number 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Smith.
At the Raiders' 44-yard line.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Smith. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They snap it to Smith. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he'll be taken down across the 50.
I like that play.
Enemy territory. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Yeah, I think I can work with that. Let's go find out.
Purdy now to throw.
Had him over there blowing coverages. And glitching out, but that should have finished.
Just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
18, what's up?
Shotgun now with Purdy. Flushed out right.
You still let me throw it away.
Options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Realist opportunities in real life.
As the first half is winding down.
It would be a nice little compliment to kill.
Lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Smith. Over the middle, he's got Thornton. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The final shot here before break. Smith. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I'll just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, here's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
That's caught left side. Myers with it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Gino now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now it's Smith. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Gino. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Gino. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Raiders.
Again, Smith. Open man is Tucker. And they'll get this down to the 10. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, Smith. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score.
The Raiders will
Gino's going to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Raiders 11.
Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the 49er hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 50-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Smith. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he's got room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Well, now he don't want to do an onside kick, of course.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Get set, get set.
Now Purdy. And his throw here is incomplete. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. Purdy. And the Raiders have got him. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Smith going to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Smith. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Smith. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
They snap it to Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got
game right there.
1st down.
I guess I'll do a drop of rank game eventually. On a nice win streak.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Hell yeah.
Chino going to hand it to Genty. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Smith now to throw. He'll find Genty out of the backfield.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and it blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he is going to lose yardage here.
It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is
try one more game.
Shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
I be telling myself I'm gonna work on my passing game, and then I play somebody that play a certain way to make me forget all about that shit. Can't stand playing on people that just no huddle like that. It's so hard. Eco belly.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He's still trying to work on that man coverage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Now 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Tracy. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And throws it on the move, but can't.
Yeah, I saw that. That was some bullshit. Come on now.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
It's horrible.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, 49 yards. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0.
So I said I need to work on it.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
That's John's best receiver. you see how he dove.
Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught by Pearson. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
My favorite play.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Oh, he was up. He just didn't get it.
From the pressure, the Giants get there.
It's a nice play.
Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
In every game we talk
I'm
about what
to
are
the
going to be
Super
the
Bowl.
keys as we go into it. Maybe
Run
that's
that
a key
play
for their
a lot.
defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Oh, man.
And it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard
14
line.
picks.
Before we
14
came up to the
picks. I'll
booth,
just start running the
last
ball.
thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5. Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take
That's a nice little
possession
get back.
here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter. You get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's taken down and able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Yellow, yellow.
Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Purdy from the gun on third down. Under pressure, and down he goes. Abdul Carter able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be fourth down.
Well, I ain't punting. I don't give a damn. Trying to work this. Understand, man. My man coverage always be trash. Everybody else is so good. Locking my dudes up. That shit be frustrating.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Now Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns.
At least we know he's not going to quit.
You know, I like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain
14-0.
Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You got to take him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
It's still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 47. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
38-yard line.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
I know I should have just ran the ball.
Short of the line to gain. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And down inside the 15 he goes. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Another 49er.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again. And it's caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ricky Pearsall. A 14-yard touchdown.
I really shouldn't even do that, honestly.
The final minute of the first half.
It's the full defense at the last minute.
Be good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this
gonna
one
see.
away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. To throw is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Wilson to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing is Wilson.
Oh, man, I just knew I had a pick right there. Damn.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime.
It happens. Hey, this ain't no league game. Shit.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Now Purdy. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done. I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Got a man. That's Ayuk. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Get set.
shotgun now with Purdy. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Purdy on fourth down. Connects with Kittle underneath. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
This is crazy.
So certainly an interesting call there to
Nothing
go
on
for it.
offense.
And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. They'll set up the wide receiver screen here for Neighbors. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line.
First down, Giants.
Here's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Again, Wilson. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Wilson. That's to the pylon, incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Gano's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Get set, get set. Up.
Throwing here, Purdy. Looking sideline, incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Outside. 118, watch out.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that one not to be. It's incomplete.
Okay, yeah, it's just not meant for me to win this game. I'm about to just set this as a lap game. That's crazy. Can't even give me that.
It's 49er
wide
football,
open
but some
possession
catch. They
catch.
find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
It's time for me to, yeah. It's time for me to just, it's got to be live.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. He may go. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Wow, can't even give me that either. Come on.
Robinson, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Nothing. Listen.
3rd down and goal at the 9-yard line.
I'll be pissed. This was one game that I actually cared about. I'm pissed.
Now it's Wilson. And they'll be driven back
It's
here,
crazy.
losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Still got a lot to work on defense and offense. Shit.
I know we saw the pass and the completion.
I was feeling myself earlier. Shoot.
Loss of yardage. To me, that play broke down with the blocking on it. Because if you're going to try and swing it that far outside, that blocking's got to
Get back in the lab.
In the defense, they weren't fooled at all.
No, not at all. Boy, were they aggressive on that one.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Purdy now to throw. Again, that's Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Flush to his right. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out! Yellow.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he goes out right around the 39. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Yellow. Outside. Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. And he is caught. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Watch out! Yellow.
Back to throw, Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
49er. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Nah, that's vindication.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
Yeah.
And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
But that's how you know you got a right play. You got at least 2 guys open.
Down to 13.
27, 49ers, 14. Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last says, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing, Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
6-yard line.
Purdy to throw. Completes it near the sideline to George Kittle. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
To throw is Purdy. Toward the end zone, but
I'm glad.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Yeah, boy.
Goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Here's Purdy to throw. And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
It's all good. It's just a damn practice game anyway. But they did me wrong in this game.
Do you play
Come on,
analytics
man.
on this one? Well, you know, what do your
Man.
analytics tell you about
At
going
least try to
for it
get
here? I wonder what they
outside
would say.
kick.
You tell me you're down by this margin, fourth quarter, you're going. Purdy, big fourth down play. And this is caught.
Oh, wow. Well, they're about to make him drop it.
Interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score
Making
game
the right
now.
reads.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory.
That was fun, though. No, it was.
It's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that...